Welcome back to Pixel Saga, everyone. Today, we're taking on a challenge that's, let's say, slightly against the grain. We're going to try and survive in the absolute chaos of Los Santos without breaking a single law. Yes, you heard that right. No car theft, no fighting, complete respect for traffic laws. We're going to see if it's possible to live a peaceful and honest life in this den of criminals. So, what do you think? Mission Impossible or realizable utopia? Let me know your predictions in the comments. The idea of surviving in Los Santos without ever breaking the law might seem utopian, even downright impossible. Yet, before we confront the chaotic reality of this universe, it's crucial to establish the foundations of our attempt at an honest life. What are the basic actions we can take to earn a living and get around without attracting the attention of law enforcement? That's what we're going to explore in this first part. Races. Respecting the rules before speed. Forget dangerous shortcuts and collisions. Here, victory is earned through clean driving and scrupulous adherence to the track. Every place gained will be a small victory for our conscience and our wallet. Odd jobs. Humility serving salary. If the game offers them, every delivery completed on time and without damage will be a source of honest income. No illegal time trials, just a job well done, slowly but surely. The stock market. Patience rewarded, maybe. Investing wisely, observing trends, and avoiding any shady manipulation could be a path to wealth or slow and legal ruin. Respecting traffic laws, a precious guide. Red lights, stop signs, speed limits. Every sign will be our compass. Moving slowly and carefully will be our mantra, even if it means arriving late. Everywhere. Our vehicle, our legal sanctuary. No stealing shiny cars. Our faithful ride, acquired legally no matter its condition, will be our sole means of transportation. Taking care of it and avoiding any collisions will be paramount. No violence ever. Street fights, gratuitous assaults. All of that is out of the question. Ignoring provocations and fleeing conflict situations will be our social survival strategy. Minimal and polite communication. Interacting with NPCs will be limited to the strictly necessary, and always with courtesy. No threats, no insults, just the bare minimum to survive. This first part lays the foundation for our challenge. Surviving legally will require patience, caution, and a good dose of stoicism in the face of the ambient chaos. But before we see if these foundations will withstand the storm of Los Santos, it's essential to understand the rules of our game. A game where the law is our only ally. After establishing the basics of our legal existence in Los Santos, we will inevitably run into the brutal and chaotic reality of this universe. The city wasn't designed for virtue, and many elements of the game will actively thwart our efforts. This section explores the main challenges and obstacles we will encounter in our improbable quest to obey the law. Road chaos, surviving without being a collateral victim or perpetrator. Reckless drivers, police chases, constant accidents. Getting around legally won't protect us from others. How do we avoid being involved in an accident that could get us in trouble with the law? And how do we react if an NPC tries to steal our precious legal car? Ambient crime, a constant spectacle. Store robberies, gang shootouts, pedestrian assaults. Violence is omnipresent. How do we remain a passive observer without being drawn into these events? And if we witness a crime, should we intervene at the risk of breaking the law ourselves? The narrative impasse, a game designed for illegality. Many mission objectives inevitably involve theft, assassinations, illegal races. How do we bypass these storyline obligations without breaking our oath of legality? The consequences of refusal, a world that doesn't forgive virtue. If we refuse to participate in illegal activities, will the game block us? Will the other characters react to our refusal to cooperate? Legitimate paranoia. being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Even while obeying the law, we could be mistaken for criminals due to our proximity to illegal activities. How do we avoid unjust arrests? Systemic injustice. A system that doesn't always differentiate. Will the police always distinguish between a law-abiding citizen and a criminal? Or will we be victims of police misconduct? The vicious cycle of legality. Less earnings, more risks. Our inability to earn money quickly could make us more vulnerable to illegal temptations out of necessity. How do we break this cycle? The cost of legal living, an unexpected burden. Even legal activities have a cost: vehicle maintenance, participation fees for activities. How do we manage these expenses with our limited income? This section highlights the scale of the challenge we have set ourselves. Surviving legally in GTA 5 will not be a walk in the park. The world itself seems to conspire against our virtue. The question is, how long will we withstand this adversity? This section is the heart of our experience, where the theory of legal survival clashes with the chaotic reality of Los Santos. Expect a fast-paced montage of our often clumsy attempts and our many hilarious and frustrating failures. This is where we'll see concretely whether our quest for virtue is a noble aspiration or pure madness. The Saint of the Asphalt, our first impeccable miles. Smooth starts, respected red lights, moderate speed. We will be the model of the civilized driver in Los Santos. The model employee, working hard, without doing illegal overtime. If legal missions are available, we will complete them with zeal. Every dollar earned honestly will be a moral victory. Collateral victims, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Despite our careful driving, we will inevitably be caught in pileups caused by others. While trying to help a victim, we could be wrongly accused. Irresistible temptations, when necessity becomes illegal law. Faced with unexpected expenses and insufficient legal income, the temptation to cut corners will become increasingly strong. Stealing a little money to avoid bankruptcy? Temporarily borrowing a vehicle for an emergency? Every little transgression counts, from bumping a pedestrian to running a red light. Even minor infractions will be counted. This will show how difficult it is to navigate Los Santos without ever slipping up. The wall of frustration, watching our efforts crumble. The counter will become a reflection of our struggle against chaos. Each additional point will be a reminder of the omnipresence of lawlessness. The ultimate hermit, isolating ourselves from the world to avoid any temptation. Shutting ourselves up in our apartment, avoiding all social contact. A radical but not very entertaining solution. The eternal passenger, letting others commit the illegal acts for us. If a mission requires stealing a car, can we let a partner do it while we wait patiently? So after all these attempts, is it actually possible to survive in Los Santos without breaking the law? Honestly, it's extremely difficult, if not impossible, in a normal gameplay session. The world is designed for chaos, and many basic game activities, let alone the missions, are inherently illegal. If you enjoyed this video and it made you laugh, don't forget to like, subscribe for more absurd challenges, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time for new adventures, legal or not.